Today I am going to be doing a Southern Gothic makeup tutorial. I love Southern Gothic, specifically Black Southern Gothic, and I'm so excited to show you guys the type of makeup I wear when I'm about to do magic and how I really channel in the Southern Gothic aesthetic through my makeup. So when it comes to Southern Gothic, I think the type of Southern Gothic that draws me in the most is Black Southern Gothic, and so that is the type of makeup I'm gonna do. So the first thing I'm gonna do is put on my foundation. What really draws me in, I really identify with the magical aspect. For this tutorial, I'm focusing a lot on reds, pinks. I am so excited. I am using the Black Swan Flower Nose eyeshadow palette for this. Going in with the white eyeshadow, I'm just going to be putting a thin layer on my eyelids. Next, I'm doing my favorite part. So every day, no matter where I go, I always wear red underneath my eyes. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the red underneath my eyes and kind of fading it out to kind of give a slight blush look as well. Using the red shade from this palette, I will be going underneath my eyes and actually blending it all the way out underneath my cheeks. What I'm gonna do is just kind of blend that out into like a blush underneath my eyes. I know with Southern Gothic, a lot of people don't wear top liquid liner, but because I am doing Black Southern Gothic, I am gonna be doing my liquid liner. I feel like Black Southern Gothic really focuses more on more makeup rather than trying to look like you just haven't had any sleep and no makeup, which is why I love it so much. I feel like it's creative. It's so beautiful and artistic, which is why that's more of my preference. Okay, we're about to do my favorite part. My favorite part is the lip part of this, which I love doing a bold lip. So what I'm going to be doing is putting lip balm on my lips. Then I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner, which is like my little nub, and it is in the shade Vintage. I'm going to be coloring my entire lip as well as outlining it. Making sure that I hide my cupid's bow. Now that's my personal preference. I really like the pouty look, which is why I do that. Then I'm going to go in with this MAC lipstick in the shade Marquis Schmear. I don't know. And I'm only going to put a little bit because it's more of like an orangey tint. Usually at this point, I usually pick if I'm going to keep the eyeshadow like this because now I have almost the full look. Or I'll go ahead and add some gray into it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some gray on the outer corners of the eyeshadow a bit. And then kind of bring it down underneath as well. Around this point, I also reapply some of the red and the pink just because it tends to like fade a little bit. So I love this. I feel like I also give like She's Half Dead, which I also love. All right, so the last thing that I like to do is add beauty marks around my face. Now, I usually put them over the beauty marks I already have, but get covered with foundation and this whole eyeshadow thing going on right here. So I'll just go over it. And then also like even a zit, like I have a zit right here. You can also just like put a dot there so it doesn't look like a zit anymore. Okay. And then lastly, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do bottom lashes only. This is very important that you only do bottom lashes. This kind of reminds me of when you cry and your lashes look real dramatic and long. It also kind of gives us like Tim Burton look, and that's what I usually do. I usually don't do the top lashes for this type of look. I always only do the bottom lashes. Okay, thank you so much for watching my video. I might film a more day-to-day Black Southern Gothic makeup tutorial that I like to do, but anyways, thank you so much for watching and bye.